Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm chamiraelaine. For those of you who are new, for those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for supporting my channel. In today's video, I am just going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. And yeah, I'm not going to do this long intro or anything. Let's just get into the video. So I think I did one chit chat, get ready with me on my channel, but I'm gonna try to like stray away from the makeup and just talk, but I am limited on time because I have class this morning. But I definitely wanted to do kind of just like a life update or something like that because of my rant video. I've been receiving questions and stuff like that regarding like my next steps and people that are going into the psychology field and wanting to go into school psychology. So I'm just going to talk about all of that. Let me cut my phone off. Okay, first things first, it is like 8 o'clock and I don't want this video to be long, so let me just hurry up. But I already have my eyebrows done. I don't know why every time I do my eyebrows they look so crooked. Like when I'm doing them they look straight and even. This one looks like this one, but every time I get on camera it looks like this one. No, this one is higher. Like I don't know. Oh well, I don't even care. But I'm gonna be using this primer water by Smashbox, and I guess this is my first time using it, so I guess I'm just supposed to spritz this on my face. Okay, there we go. That sounds disgusting. I'm just gonna use like my damn beauty blender to like press that into my skin. I'm trying to debate if I want to use a powder under my foundation today. I don't know, I probably don't. I should because I get hella oily, but okay, anyway, so I'm gonna link the rant video like here somewhere so you all kind of know what I'm talking about, or maybe you should watch that one first before you watch this one. If you before you watch this one, if you have not watched my rant video, I would highly suggest that you watch that one first before watching this one. But for those of you who did watch it, I have decided that I am just going to continue the program. However, once I am finished with the program, I'm going to go into something different. So a lot of people have been saying like, oh, you know, like if you're not feeling it, like don't go into it, or like you're wasting money by being there and like not really enjoying what you're doing essentially. People were saying if you know what you want to do, then it makes sense to just stop and do what you want to do essentially. But the thing about it is that I feel like I didn't realize is that a part of the field of school psychology is assessments, and I do not want to do that. I actually don't want to do a lot of what school psychologists do. I want to take a more mental health route, but I want to not necessarily work with, like I wouldn't mind working with kids, but I kind of want to like implement curriculum and like stuff like that, which I feel like I need either another degree or something in like educational leadership. So I think that I am just going to get another degree, although I don't want to. Like I'm kind of over school. I feel like that's another reason why I was just like, oh, I don't really want to do this, because like honestly I don't want to do school right now. Like I think I have came to that conclusion first semester. Like doing school right now is just not ideal. I don't know what else I will be doing honestly, which is why I am in school. But I don't know, like I kind of want to see where my health and fitness kind of like stuff takes me. If you all don't know, I am like a health and fitness fanatic. I love it so freaking much. But I also kind of like really like being able to have health and fitness stuff like that accessible to those who it is not primarily targeted to. So for me, health and fitness has always been like this big thing. But I also feel like it's almost as if it's a privilege. Like, well, you're only able to be healthy like if you have money, if you have access to those type of resources, if you have money to have a gym membership, if you have money to get healthy food. And honestly, like, I come from a low income family, so and I really enjoy health and fitness. It's just that I was a little bit more proactive about it with finding different workouts to do at home and stuff like that, because I couldn't afford a gym membership. Like little stuff like that, I feel like I was proactive about, but I feel like other people aren't. And I'm not saying that they don't want to be proactive, but I think that the playing field as far as health and fitness is not even, and I kind of want to like make it even, at least like make it so that people can access like those types of things. So shameless plug, but I also have like a 21-day ab plan workout thing for only $10, and honestly it's so many different ab workouts. It is beginner friendly. It's just so many different ab workouts that although it's a 21-day plan, you can keep doing those exercises over and over and over again. And like my purpose for that was just that I wanted to supply that information to someone who probably never would have researched it on their own type thing. So that's, I kind of want to see where like that takes me, you know. Like school psychology is like good for the long run and stuff like that, but why am I saying still blended? Like, there's nothing else to blend. Oh, it's so skin like. Yeah, school psychology is good, but I don't see that being like my, I don't know. I honestly feel like I will only do like school psychology or something like that for a little bit before really delving into like my fitness thing and expanding upon that. I also have like something really exciting coming soon with my fitness stuff. So like I've been really trying to like put a lot of my effort into that, but of course it's so hard because I'm in school and it's just so many like different projects and homework assignments that I really have to pay attention and focus on so that I can understand the material and get a grade on the material and be ready for practicum and internship and stuff like that. But it's like conflicting with the time that I get to spend on cultivating something that I really enjoy. So it is like a bit difficult. And the reason why I'm not stopping school is because I know this may sound like a little bit, I don't know, stupid to some people, but I'm really afraid of the unknown. Like I just feel like if I quit school right now, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. And honestly, I just feel like right now I'm not at that point where I'm just like, okay, fuck it, like F everything and I'm just gonna figure it out. Like I just feel like people keep saying that I can do that because I don't have kids or I don't have like all of these things that may make it hard for you to do that, but I don't know, like I don't feel like that's very logical for me to do right now. So that's the reason why I'm just staying and kind of like enduring the program. And then of course also with enduring the program is just the possibility that I may actually need this degree to do what I want to do anyway. So I was just like, well, I'm not gonna quit if I'm gonna need the degree. I might not be going into school psychology. I might go a different route, but I at least still have like that degree backing me up to say I still know this information. Oh, okay. So for those of you wondering about like my makeup, I am using the Smashbox, my favorite foundation, the Studio Skin, and it is in 3.1 and 3.15. And then I use the NARS creamy concealer stick and biscuit. But yeah, I do want to answer like this question that someone asked me. So the question is basically, what have I done thus far, any advice that I have, and kind of like gear the advice towards someone who is graduating with a psychology degree from undergrad and then thinking about going into school psychology. Now for me, I also graduated from my undergrad with a where's my setting powder? Hold on. So I also graduated from my undergrad with a bachelor's in psychology, and I honestly feel like I should have just done my research a little bit more about the field, or even kind of like shadowed somebody in the field to know a little bit about what they do. I actually had a mentor, well, I still have her as my mentor, who is a school psychologist, but I've never shadowed her. I've never been to work with her, and I feel like I was just a little bit misconstrued about what they actually do. So I would definitely say do your research, or at least try to shadow someone who is a school psychologist, because of the fact that it can be so different. I think that's another thing that I just do not like. Like, although I'm very flexible and stuff like that in any work environment, I feel like I can adapt myself very well in different places, I don't like a job that's very inconsistent. I don't like something that is not specific. So it's just crazy, because there's not even a lot of people who know what a school psychologist is. Every time I say to somebody I'm in a school psychology program, they're like, oh, like, so you're going to be a school counselor. Oh, so that's like social work. Oh, so like you're a psychologist. And it's just like, no, I'm a school psychologist. That is not a school counselor. That is not a school social worker. And that is not a clinical psychologist or anything like that. A school psychologist primarily focuses on education. So I think that because the role is not very distinct, the description about what is expected of their role is not specific either. So it's based on the school in that district, or kind of based upon the goals and things that you have set for yourself when you enter that school. So for me, that was a little difficult, because I'm like, well, what I want to do, what if that's not the same thing as what a school wants me to do? So right there you have two conflicting objectives because of the fact that there is no job description. So I don't know, I just feel like just do your research and kind of figure out if you want to shadow, what that looks like and things of that nature, because a school psychologist differs in early childhood, in elementary, in middle school, and in high school. So with that being said, they just all have different roles. Some are doing primarily assessments, some are doing primarily counseling groups. I don't know, I just feel like the role differs. It's good that it differs, because you get to you're well versed in like a lot of different areas, but I don't know. I would just definitely do your research. But one thing that I have been doing, I have been just trying to use my resources to the best of my ability. So right now I'm on a social justice kind of like research team, and then I also reached out to like my old principal so that I can just get more experience in the area that I want to work in per se. So outside of school, I'm trying to just do like additional trainings so that at least I have the experience in doing what I want to do. So I don't know, I think it's just a little tricky, and I feel like everybody program is different. So for Loyola tries to they are a social justice program. They're a social justice program, so a lot of the framework is surrounded around social justice, which is something that I really enjoy. But you also have to understand, well, I also have to understand that Loyola is a predominantly white Jesuit school. So although they preach social justice, sometimes the practices don't always fall in line with that. So that's been something that I've been just noticing lately. But yeah, I would just say do your research and really try to figure out what it is that you want out of being a school psychologist, and try to see if what you think a school psychologist is versus what it actually is aligned, because I feel like that is gonna matter, because you don't want to get in the program and be like, oh well, I thought it was something else. Like, I thought we was gonna be doing something else, because that's what I did. Honestly, I knew they did assessments, but I didn't know it was like that. Okay, so you'll get it though. One of my friends from undergrad actually got accepted into the Loyola program. Congratulations, Ryan, if you're watching this. But yeah, so I was trying to tell her a little bit about the program, Loyola's program, and stuff like that. But yeah, just do your research, because that's something that I did not do at all. I did my research on the program, but I did not do my research on the field of school psychology, and that's where I messed up. So but yeah, outside of school stuff, I have been pretty good, honestly. After that video, I had to pray. I just had to tell myself, Chamira, just stop worrying about it. I think the more that I worried about, like, dang, what am I gonna do, it wasn't coming to me. Like, I just feel like it just never comes when you want it to come. So I was like, okay, let me just stop thinking about it. Let me just give it to God. Let me just roll out each day by itself. Stop worrying about tomorrow. Stop worrying about next week. Stop worrying about next month. Stop worrying about when you graduate. Just stop, because I was just stressing myself out more. It was other things that I needed to worry about day by day that I wasn't focusing on, because I was so into trying to figure out what I was going to be doing with my life. So I was just like, honestly, I'm going to give this problem to someone else, to God, and I am going to let him handle it. I'm going to still work towards it, but I'm not going to focus so much of my energy on it. Negative energy, let's say that, because it definitely was negative energy. And I just kind of had to shift my attitude regarding the situation, because it was not working out in my benefit. So I started just becoming a little bit more positive, had a more positive outlook on where my life was going, kind of just being grateful for where my life is already, because I feel like I kind of was taking that for granted, and I'll just let everything play out the way that it's gonna play out. And if things don't work out, it's okay. If things work out, good, you know. So I feel like I just had to just let it go a little bit. It was hard. It was hard for me to let it go, but I had to, because I feel like I was like stressing for no reason. I mean, it was for a reason, but it was just like, girl, like, it's not, you can't really control, you can control it, and that was the thing. You can control it, but it was just like, how much can you actually control? And I was trying to control every single last bit, even like controlling the future, and like, that's not possible. I honestly cannot wait for summer. It is so cold in Chicago. Actually, yesterday it wasn't even, yesterday was very cold. It was very windy, but Sunday it felt like it was spring. I was just done. So now that I've kind of like set my face and everything, I'm gonna use this mineralized skin finish powder from MAC in the color Dark. And yeah, I don't know, life is hard. I feel like life is as hard as we make it. And sometimes it's like actually not that hard if we just make it more than what it needs to be. Sometimes it's just hard for everybody to just go with the flow. You feel me? But I've been trying to go with the flow. So, but yeah, school is great now. And my health and fitness stuff is rolling. Like I said, I have like a few special things coming. that I am super excited about. And yeah, have y'all seen Black Panther? I know this like video is super late because it came out like a while ago, but that movie is so good. Like, I cannot wait till it comes out on like DVD. It was so freaking good. I do want to see Acrimony. I want to see Acrimony so bad, like, but I have not had time to like watch any movies. I haven't had time to do anything actually because school has taken up so much time. Okay, so now I'm trying to think, do I want to add a little blush or just put on my highlight? Actually, no blush. I'm just going to keep it really simple today. I am thinking about moving. I stay at home, so I really want to move. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I really want to move, y'all. So I've been like looking at some places. I'm trying to decide if I want to move with 2 of the girls in my cohort or if I want to like live by myself. I feel like, you know how you get that feeling that it's just like, okay, I've been living with people since college, and then you come home and you have to like live with like your parents or whatever. If you have siblings, live with your siblings. And it's just like, I don't want to live with anybody. I want to live by myself. And a part of me was like, okay, well, if you stay by yourself, you're going to be paying by yourself money. But at some point I was just like, honestly, like, I'm willing to pay it. I ain't willing to pay like an arm and a leg, don't get me wrong, but maybe like a few $100s extra for staying by myself, I feel like I wouldn't mind doing, just because that's how bad I kind of just want to have my own thing. Plus, I think it would be easier for me to have my own thing because I'm doing YouTube and stuff like that. So I know when I was doing YouTube in my old apartment, it wasn't like a big deal, but I did feel like I was intruding some of the space by like filming in the living room or like filming in the kitchen for meal prep videos and like stuff like that. So I don't know, I do think it will be like a lot easier if I can have my own apartment and be able to like do YouTube in any place in my apartment. So I don't know. But I also, although I'm from Chicago, I don't even really know like any like good places to live. Right now I'm considering Hyde Park in Bronzeville, but I do not want to live up north. That's one thing. Sorry for those of you who live up north, but I don't want to live up there. So I'm thinking where I'm staying now, so close to Chinatown, or going a little bit south, so Hyde Park in Bronzeville area. I don't know if y'all can see that. I can't really see it on camera, so I'm gonna use another one. This one I actually got from Walgreens. I either got this from Walgreens or Target or Walmart. It looks like this. It's like a bronzer. But yeah, I want to move so bad. People was like, oh my god, like adults be like, you should just stack your money, la 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 la. And I'm like, you're right, I should, but I'm gonna move. I want to move. It's not, for me, it's not even about like saving money. I could save money while I have an apartment, whatever. Like, that's not the issue. The issue is like space wise and being able to like do what I want to do. And I'm not saying that like I can't do it, because I can. I'm doing it now. I'm in my room doing YouTube, but I don't want to do it this way, and that's okay for me to have once. If I can afford to live on my own, then why not? I am going to take, I'm trying to think if I want to do anything to my face. Anyway, my hair, y'all, I just freshly twisted yesterday. It looks so, oh, I love when my hair is like freshly twisted. It looks so good. But I'm gonna use this MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. I've always used this in all of my videos, but so hold on. I literally am so shocked at how much like my hair is. Actually, I'm not shocked because I kind of knew my hair was gonna grow like this when I put these dreads in. But like, I am so happy my hair is growing like this. Oh my god. But I wanted to know if you all, for those of you who have dreads, what do y'all like use on y'all dreads? I feel like I just wash my hair and condition it, and I put oil on my hair, well, my scalp, so that it's not like dry or anything. But I want to like know different products to actually use for my hair. I was talking to one girl, her dress was so pretty. She was like a year into her dreads, and she dyed her hair, and she was telling me, and I really wanted to dye my hair. Like, that was one of my biggest things when I did start doing my dreads. I was like, when it gets to a certain length, I really want to dye my hair, because I've always wanted to dye my hair for a very long time. Like, I really want that ombre-ish kind of look. So like this, but like going into a lighter color. But she was saying how she wished that she hadn't dyed her hair because it changed the texture of her dreads. So like, I don't know what people be thinking dreads feel like, but they're actually very soft. Like, my dreads are like very soft, but she was saying that when she put the dye on it, it turned like very hard and brittle, and I don't want that. I don't want that, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do at all. So I'm gonna take these clips out. I guess the last thing like I kind of wanted to talk about, so it's about YouTube. But literally, the other day, maybe like a few weeks ago, mind you, I have never checked my YouTube analytics. I don't know why. Honestly, I've just been making videos to make videos. It's never really been like a view thing to me. Of course, I love it when I get lots of views and stuff like that, because it shows me that people are actually watching my videos. But when I first started, it was really just to help people with like workouts. I just started putting other stuff on my channel because I started loving editing and stuff. But I was checking out like my YouTube analytics, and I really shocked myself. Like, I honestly didn't know that all those people, everybody, all of you, I'm saying all those people, I didn't know that all of you were like watching my videos. Like, I was so like, I don't know, I just had a moment, like, so that kind of like pushed me to just continue on with YouTube. Although I'm in school and it can be a little hard and stressful, I'm just going to keep doing it because there are people who actually care and people who actually benefit from watching my videos. So I'm going to keep it up. And I also feel like when I move, it's going to be a lot more video content because I have the space. But yeah, I was just like, wow, like, I don't know. It was just good to see that so many people was watching my videos. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna check my YouTube analytics maybe every month to kind of see my progression rate and to just motivate myself to just keep it going. So I don't know how I'm gonna do my hair. I might just leave it like this. I am gonna get ready and come back on camera to do and but do y'all like my makeup? Actually, so I don't know where the camera cut off because I was recording and it cut off. But I was gonna say that somebody like I be asking like Instagram and stuff like that for people to tell me like what kind of videos they want to see on my channel, and somebody requested that I do a video about like relationships and stuff like that, and I was considering it, and I'm actually thinking about like doing one of those types of videos, but like incorporating my mom, because I feel like she just has a little bit more experience than me, and she just has another outlook on relationships and love. I don't feel like I'm very well versed. I do feel like I have a lot of wisdom and a lot of insight when it comes to that type of stuff. I honestly feel like, I don't know, I mean, I did want to be a marriage and family counselor. So I feel like I am very good in that area. Sometimes I feel like I'm only good when it comes to other people, like everybody else is. You give advice to other people, and it's advice that you can't even take yourself. But I don't know, I think it would be kind of cool to like see what someone older has to say about it and kind of see if the views are a little bit different. So I'm thinking about doing that video. But other than that, you can like comment down below what other videos that you want me to have on my channel. I'm gonna get dressed real quick and then come back. Yeah, I look kind of basic. I have on like this blue top and some blue like stretchy pants, and I have on like this sweater. It's like fringy on the back. It has like some designs. But yeah, so this is what I'm wearing. Honestly, I don't care. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Some things that I kind of just want you all to take away from it, at least from my experience, is that sometimes in life there are setbacks. Well, there are paths that you may consider setbacks. But I think one thing that I realize is that nothing is a setback. I know that a lot of people are like, well, I shouldn't have took this route, or I shouldn't have did this, or I shouldn't have did that. But in all actuality, it has to take you to go those routes for you to pick the route that works. So for me, it's not even about choosing the wrong path. It's about choosing something that works for me. And if that means I have to go through a lot of different things that don't work for me, that's okay. Like, I feel like it's okay to go through things that doesn't work for you. It's just, you got to keep going until you find the one that works, till you find the one that sticks. And for me, it just took a lot for me to just kind of just release that weight off my shoulders and to say that, okay, Chamira, I know that this is not something that you can handle in its entirety, so we're not gonna give it up, but we're gonna stop stressing and stop giving it so much negative energy, because it's not helping. It's not helping the situation. It's not giving me answers. So I had to let that go. And ever since I let that go, I honestly have felt so much better just about my life, about the route that my life is taking, and things of that nature. So I do think that like releasing that weight off your shoulder, even just release or just decreasing the amount of negative energy it's receiving, it would just help so much. So those are kind of like my advice tips. If you didn't get nothing else from this video, then I hope you got that. But yeah, if you all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, okay? Because we're trying to grow. We are trying to grow this year, y'all. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.